Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers knockoff review. Following on from my recent review of the KO Beast Wars Neo, I call him LONGRACK, Heinrad. This is the man, the myth, the legend that is LONGRACK, the transforming giraffe. This is of course a bootleg version of the Beast Wars Neo release, slightly simplified like we had with Heinrad. For example, the tongue doesn't go inwards on this, but yeah, it's a transforming giraffe. Give you an idea of how he fares. Here he is alongside some of the other KO Beast Wars and Beast Machines figures. Love this little Tigertron. I think I've got him in pretty much every colour now, but LONGRACK is, as you would expect, a very tall beast. I mean, just look at that face. Oh dear. It's a face any mother could love, isn't it? Yeah, it's so simplified, unfortunately. There's no, nothing happens when you push everything in. The back end doesn't quite stay tightly against there. Paint apps aren't bad though, and it does feel very much kind of like the original Beast Wars figures, if not slightly thinner. This is of course an old style KO. They don't really make them like this anymore, but really nice piece there. Let's just move his head up. This piece on the back here is going to untab. There we go. That lifts up, and then it allows these pieces here to drop down on either side. Separate these front two legs, they're just tabbed in, which allows the head section that's going to be able to, now if it started to fall apart, this does not want to stay in this hinge section very well at all. Kind of just keeps popping out. Like so. Right, come around to the back here. This piece here is going to flip down, then bring LONGRACK's head back up. This can then close off, and these here will swing up and around and go over his chest. Same on this side. Look, we've got this panel here. This one's a lot stiffer on this side though. Bring that one up, over, and on to the chest like so. The upper torso piece, once this silly neck piece is out of the way, there, this is going to come down and come down, allowing for this to rotate all the way around, so that this leg section is now going to form the hind and under torso. So that's going to flip and tab in like so. This is going to come down and form the leg. This is going to come down and form the leg, and we could just straighten those off, straighten that head section off, make sure that's all tabbed in. These hind legs can kind of come up to the back and sit up like so, and I've just rotated this arm around. This is so loose, and we've got his blade section here which can come down. Yeah, that's a little bit loose as well. Kind of seems to be a bit of a common theme here, doesn't it? I've got his arm just tilted up, and this doesn't actually extend anymore. On the original it actually extended. It was kind of a long rack. So there we have him. There is the mighty LONGRACK in all of his glory. It's not the best KO. I think Heinrad's probably a little bit better, but it still feels okay. God, they really don't want to stay up at the back there and keep dropping down. Maybe I should tab them in at the back as well. But he's a very hollow individual. And got some missiles with him as well, but there's nothing really there that will fire the missiles. I know with the original you could get him into that cannon formation as well. I'm not going to even touch on that because it looked ridiculous. But there we go. This is LONGRACK. Simplified, but shouldn't really look out of place. Going to need a little bit of Kiki. For those of you asking what Kiki is, it's kind of like a liquid that you drop into the joints, and it works very much like super glue, tightening the joints, but it won't ever actually stick or damage the joints at all. It's spelled K-I-K-I. You just Google it and it comes up everywhere. It's kind of like the modern version of what people used to use the Pledge Future Proof for. But drop some of that in some of these joints and they should be right as rain. And here he is with some of the rest of the crew. Oh, these little tiny Beast Wars, Cheetor, kind of Tigertron things are adorable, aren't they? But yeah, that gives you an idea of how he fares. He's kind of a Voyager scale figure, but like I said, simplified, but yeah, he does the job. I think it's a good stand-in. I reckon if you're good with some paint, you could do a blinding job on this. Me, not so much. But he'll look good with the Beast Wars and Beast Wars Neo, kind of Beast Machines, that kind of area of the display. We could link where these can be purchased in the description below over at Sir Toys. And until next time, for myself and LONGRACK, thank you all for watching. Goodbye.